Carl Doomsday Scenario, a strategic assessment and nuanced exploration of a niche fantasy sequel's reception and potential. The review of Carl Doomsday Scenario presents a fascinating microcosm of audience reception within a specific, genre-focused online community.
Initial assessment suggests a cautiously optimistic engagement, driven primarily by the expansion of the narrative world and character development, despite acknowledged stylistic limitations. This analysis aims to unpack the contextual factors influencing this review and extrapolate potential long-term strategic implications for the author and the series' overall trajectory.
Historical and technological context. Online book communities understanding the dynamics of specialized review ecosystems. The review originates within the Books.com community, a highly engaged online forum dedicated to discussing literature.
This suggests a target audience characterized by a strong preference for independent reviews and a deep familiarity with the conventions of the fantasy genre, specifically D&D retellings. The prominence of audiobooks within this community highlights a preference for immersive consumption experiences and a willingness to engage with serialized narratives.
Furthermore, the platform's reliance on recent reviews, as evidenced by the 100 most recent entries, indicates a community intensely focused on current trends and immediate feedback, creating a relatively volatile environment for new releases. The inclusion of metadata like audiobook and reread indicators further contextualizes the review within this specific online ecosystem.
Strategic deep dive, parallels and audience engagement, examining the review's thematic resonance and its potential impact. The review's core argument rests on a compelling parallel drawn between the decline of the Roman Republic and the current state of the United States, a strategy undoubtedly designed to provoke thought and discussion within the Books.com audience.
This tactic, while potentially controversial, demonstrates an understanding of the community's intellectual curiosity and penchant for thematic analysis. The reviewer's appreciation for the novel's dense style, coupled with the positive commentary on the audiobook format and the inclusion of a heist element, reveals a nuanced understanding of the book's strengths.
Critically, to reviewers' subjective assessment, a good mystery too, which I only guessed part of, underscores the importance of reader engagement and the potential for rewarding intellectual participation. This suggests a strategic value in crafting narratives that stimulate cognitive effort and foster a sense of shared discovery within the community.
Verdict and projection, long-term implications, forecasting potential risks and opportunities for the author's strategy. Ultimately, the review's cautiously optimistic tone, coupled with the community's sustained interest in previous installments, indicates a potential for continued success for Carl Doomsday Scenario within the Books.com ecosystem.
However, the reviewer's acknowledgement of the novel's stylistic limitations and the potentially divisive nature of the historical parallels present significant strategic risks. Moving forward, the author should prioritize amplifying positive aspects, particularly the world building and character development, while mitigating the risk of alienating segments of the audience through overly dense or provocative themes.
Furthermore, continued engagement with the community through responsive content and interactive elements will be crucial to maintaining momentum and solidifying the novel's position within the established narrative landscape.